So, I screwed it up. I didn't do it right. So, I'm going to show you what I did. So, the one thing I forgot to do was to change the ESC to fixed endpoints instead of governor mode and set RPM. So, I had to go back in there and do it. So, I'm going to show you how to do it now. All right, so I am in on my little this thing is tiny. It's only a 7-inch screen. This is what I would normally have. This is the file I just saved, which was already in it. So it's already existing. So I have, 1200 and so basically a 1200 RPM, a 500 idle RPM, and you can see the info. It's saying, oh my God, that's too slow. It has to be too low. It's only 32. Okay. So anyway, so what I need to do to calibrate this is we need to go up here to the governor mode and switch it to a fixed endpoint. That takes all that crap out. And I come down here and I push update and get my little cursor down here because I got to do it with my finger over here on the screen. And we're going to hit update. And it goes, okay. So that's that part. Now, when you get this all done, you got to go back in and change it to the way it was with the governor and set RPM. That way, all of these things go in down there. Okay. I got the radio turned on. I got this radio turned on. I just got to plug in the batteries, and we'll start the process for all the shit. Okay, and the process starts. We go in the menu, go in the model, go down to servo setup. I'm getting really good at this. Go in to there to select throttle, and then come down to the max positive. And that's where we're going to start at. So I selected it so I can adjust it as soon as I plug it in. We're going to be at max throttle, and I am going to plug in the ESC here in a sec. This is on, everything's on. All I got to do is plug in the batteries. So hopefully we'll hear. See, the difference was I heard the beep beep beeps going on after I did the high end, the top end of the throttle curve. So hopefully this fucking works. So we'll see if there's a difference in it. Okay, so there we go. All right, so now I'm going to start the throttle calibration process. So I have it at 30%, and I'm going to work my way up. 40, 50, 60, 70. This is where I start slowing down. Okay. Ah, it is different. So shit. Proved me wrong. So 1, 2, 3. So it's still doing that. I don't understand. Okay, now we're going to come down to the bottom end. There's the initial one. So my theory wasn't correct. I don't know. So I'm going to come back up with this one and do it all over again. Last time it was like at 64. There it is. So 1, 2, 3. Done. Okay. Now we're calibrated again. And there's the beep for the batteries telling me I have a battery plugged in. So it didn't change anything. It's still going. I got to go back in now and reverse all the fixed endpoints now to governor and set RPM. Go in the radio, change it to a flat curve instead of a linear curve, and then we're good. Yeah. My theory was blown all to shit. I thought I was going to have something different, but no. Fuck it. All right. Now we're going back in to fix all that stuff I just told you. So I plugged in my battery. I have a jumper, so I don't have to use 2 batteries. This isn't even on, so it's just the ESC. So I have the ESC cord, and it's plugged into the whatever they call that thing from Castle, the Castle Link. Can't have anything nice. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to throttle, and basically all you got to do, if you saved your setting before you do this, load the setting, and this is a Roban Bell 407. There you go, and I'm gonna open it. That loads it all in. So we are in governor mode. We are in set RPM. So governor mode, set RPM. I have my normal things all here, so it should all be good to go. Then you just click update and okay. And then all your stuff is back the way it was before the calibration. So this is what my process has got to be, because I have a bazillion fucking helicopters that I got to do this all onto. Jesus Christ. The fuck was I thinking?